Due to personal reasons, I've decided to become a vampire.
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment, a righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Oh, there I am. Okay, man, I know we're panicking here, but you need to calm down. Oh, alright, we're in. Oh, okay. So, I know this game takes place, like, during those plague times, but... Oh, are we gonna go hunting? We're gonna go hunting? I wanna go hunt. Ooh, person.
Thirsty. So thirsty.
It is time to feed. Oh, it's his wife, isn't it? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, it's his brother or sister.
What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no. Mary! Hold on. Please, hold on. Oh, God. Oh, no.
Mary.
Well, that's a good start. Well, rest in peace, Mary. We hardly knew you.
This horror. It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
Oh, time to run.
These patrols are after me.
Yes. What was your first clue,
Don't
my dude?
shoot. This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here.
Okay. Where do I go, though?
This can't be happening.
But apparently it is, my friend.
No, please, stop. I mean, you know.
Oh, God. Wait, do they all know I'm a vampire?
What's going on?
Ugh. I'm on the run.
Oh, Mary. What have I done?
Well, you better neck and killed her, my friend. What's all this about?
Now, I can defend myself.
Yes. I just like, first thing is, right then, what's this all about?
Stay back!
Nope. Nope. And goodbye.
But you left me no choice.
Excuse me, I have a name. I'm pretty sure it's John.
Who are you? Stupid beast! Sorry.
Okay. So apparently I'm playing Bloodborne. Just a more active Bloodborne.
No, please, stop!
Whoa, 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 whoa. That is a weird lock-on mechanic.
Who are you? Christ, he's dead! What do you want?
What do you want? Oh, we're just gonna calmly walk through. Well, hello, my friend.
I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech!
What?
Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you?
You foul
What is
beast!
this all about? What in God's name? I'll do the rest of the job. Just leave me.
I can't get over it. Right then, what's all this?
The sun.
Okay.
It feels like it's burning me to the bone.
Certain elements like fire will deal aggravated damage and reduce your maximum health gauge. Oh. Well, that's not good. I kind of want my health to be high, right?
I need to find somewhere to hide.
No.
Let me go!
Let me open it.
Locked, all right.
Of course it's locked. But nope. Fuck you. No.
I need to find shelter.
Go find shelter, my friend. Keep out. Yeah, that's a perfect place to hide. They'll obviously want company.
Is anybody there? What is this place? The place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
You got over that really fast. Also, I wouldn't put much trust in a barricade that you could easily push with no effort of your own. I know you're a vampire and all, but like still. Alright then, what's all this?
Brother.
Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
Okay, so what do we do now? Well, that sucks. Bottle of alcohol. Good, good. I'll take this trinket, if you don't mind. Thank you. Oh, my good sweet God.
Wait. This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers.
Brother.
Give him an Eve.
Don't. Okay, so...
That's impossible.
but it is possible, my friend. You're a vampire, and by its very definition, the living dead. So... honestly, you know what? If I was dead and like I had something valuable in my pockets, I wouldn't mind, unless it was like a heirloom or something, or like something very important to family. I wouldn't mind if people like did that. But if it's something important and they do that, then I truly hope that they die. I wish they joined me in that fate. Fire and Sun. Tab? Oh, okay. Where is it? Weaknesses of vampires. Fire and Sun. Leeches do not fear the sun or fire, and they do not burst into flames or ash when they are caught under rays of daylight. But it does hurt them good. Real good. I've personally chained a vampire to a tree to see what would happen when the sun rises. Its skin blackened in a few minutes as if it was burning from the inside. Its eyes and flesh melted, and I saw its unholy bones move and squeal as the beast tried to escape all day long. In the end, only a dissected corpse remained, which started slowly to regenerate when the sun disappeared behind the horizon. I cut its head off to finally destroy it. And when I tried the same test with fire, the bloody leech never came back from the ashes. Fire is our weapon of choice, brothers. To burn the beast is the best way to kill it for good. From the book Know Your Enemies by Carl Eldritch. Prywin Leader? Prywin. Okay, then. Oh my god. The controls are a bit weird, not gonna lie. Or maybe I'm just not used to them. Who knows? Who leaves all these candles lit? Hello, sir. I hope I'm not disturbing you. Ah, yes. The mirror.
12 dreams for the Red Queen that sleeps under crown of stone, that she might linger longer, her eyes as white as wool.
Who goes there?
A prayer for the sound of my warrior song. A child born from darkness must take scent of his path.
Who's there? Are you referring to me? No! No! I still have so much to accomplish.
Clearly not, as you've been turned into a vampire.
Still have so much left that needs doing.
Okay, should that mirror actually have like a reflection? 'Cause that's so funny if it's not. I don't know if it's something like I set. Hold on, I just want to see. Very barely does it. Oh, 5 shillings. Or 1/4 portion. Ah, a gun. I'll take that. Thank you.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now! No. There's time. I can save him. That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Oh, wait, is this that guy? Yeah.
Done. He'll live. And now what? We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
Well, my good friend appears to have died. That sucks.
No, it never got easy.
A used revolver. 45 damage, a reliable service pistol used by British troops as their standard sidearm. Okay. Perfect, perfect. Well, I suppose I do need to nap, so I'll just go ahead and take a little snooze. No worries. I thought, well, I was going to say I thought vampires can't sleep, but I guess...
Makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it. So be it. Rational thinking only.
All right. Well, you're still alive and you ruined your only shirt.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is, as mad as the moon, who tames blinding sunlight into a glowing reflection.
Evolution. Hideout beds allow you to evolve and rest. Spend experience points. Okay. Autophagy? I have no idea what that means. You drain your own blood to heal normal and aggravated damage instantly. Sure. Thank you. You can unlock an aggressive claws, blood spear, or shadow mist. Going with the spear. Thank you. And confirm. Remember, when you become a vampire, you get to choose 2 of 3 skills.
Voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
Oh. Hello? Oh. Well,
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
I'll be going now. Goodbye, my friends. It only took you 12 hours to find me.
Here's the leech. Here!
Oh, excuse me, I'm a vampire? Wait. How did I know I could do that? Hold on.
My head's spinning.
How did you know you could do that?
It's locked.
Foul beast. A used steak. Offhand weapons can be used by pressing right click. They have attacks with special effects that can consume stamina. Okay then. Thank you. Oh, I see.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End.
Oh.
Go back up.
Use. I'll be taking that. Thank you.
A strength I never knew I had.
That's strength, alright.
I cannot enter.
I cannot enter, but have you thought about simply leaping? I believe you could do that. I mean, it's not like you'll die. At most, you'll just a little bit inconvenience yourself.
Oh, this one stinks already.
Oh.
Get them weapons ready.
Hey, oh.
This shouldn't be possible.
Die, vermin.
You know, he even moves like a Bloodborne boss, or not boss, the character. Just the constant moving around.
Every sinew,
Wait, how did I get hit by that?
my
Okay.
strength, my reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
I mean, could you really call that reflexes considering I got hit by a shotgun that I was not in the way of? Can you really call it that? Okay. Hello? District status stable. Okay, how do I make it unstable? That's all I want to know. How do I make things worse? Join the ranks. Your king and country need you. Join the British ranks and help the brave lads at the front. No, I don't think I
My
will.
poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us.
Oh. Hippity hoppity.
Can't
The rat's
believe
now my
I'm
property.
Doing this. It's locked.
Alright, hello?
It's locked,
Friends,
all
I'm
right.
just a friendly neighborhood vampire. I require assistance, blood, and perhaps an explanation on why I knew I could teleport. Seriously, I don't... Well, did I miss
From the
something?
jump. I can now control it.
Did I seriously miss something that explained that he knows he could do this?
It's locked.
I feel like that's something you should think about and not like just be able to do on a whim. He didn't even look shocked he could do it.
I
Like,
cannot enter.
I cannot enter. I must be invited in. Rats? Rats!
I have this thirst for blood.
Astute observation, my friend.
What will London have to say to me?
Well, I think you already have your answer. If they find out, they're gonna shoot you, burn
It's
you,
locked,
perhaps
all
even
right.
chain you
I've
to a
so
tree
many
and watch you
questions
suffer.
Unanswered.
Oh. Limehouse Dock. Status state. All that just to get across here.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
How's he doing? He's not. Okay.
The man has been drained of all blood. But I can still smell the scent of it.
Ah.
I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
I see. To toggle your vampiric senses.
Fresh blood. The smell is so strong.
I see.
There is no one in sight.
Nope, but there is blood.
Where has everyone gone?
Well, they've died, my friend. Oh, was that... How did the blood get up here? A new hideout is available. Okay. Here you can spend your XP while resting or craft items at the workbench. Nice. Refill all. Thank you. Okay, I can craft medical treatments, serums, or weapon upgrades. Can I do any of those at the moment? No. No, I can't. Don't mind me, just fall... Unknown.
At last, a little life.
To the turquoise turtle.
Hello, friends.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
I agree. Did anyone enter the bar?
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
Not in my democracy. In my city-state, they will be hanged if they do anything outside of what I wish them to do.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
What? The sewer dog?
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
Okay, I'm guessing it's just fake.
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
I can be a monster, literally. Goodbye.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Okay. Friend, please, can I get a cold one?
God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Long night, you say?
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
About these murders?
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Any leads? Perhaps the sewer dog?
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
Not for long, coppers. You cannot catch me.
Where am I? Where is this place?
You're at my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle. The last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
Huh, you're open all night then?
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
You're a good man.
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And I never go outside.
Alright, I'm looking for someone. You see anyone?
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
Ah, how long has he been here?
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
Do you know who he is?
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well-dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
Oh, well, I have murder to do.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
No promises, my friend. No promises at all. Could I just... No. Alright.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols
Prewen.
roaming the area,
They do not pursue me.
but they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Not me, surely.
You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Hello, my
Sorry,
friend.
Vampire. Who are you?
Okay. I'm being burned by the holy light of God.
The vampire? Present yourself.
I need a word. With anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
You're so trusting all of a sudden. Also, wouldn't someone hear him say, like, vampire, vampire? It's like, come on now. People on our edge, they'd be able to hear that. Well, Dr. Edgar Swansea. Blood quality of the citizens is largely influenced by their health and the number of hints you gather before embracing him or her. Okay.
Who might you be?
I don't know.
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Yeah, he's got a fair
Something-
point.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
I'm a victim too, you know.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
Okay, what's this brotherhood?
And what exactly is this brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
Fair.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
You told me to.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
Yeah, I guess.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I'll demand answers, obviously.
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
You're very chill for a guy who got his room broken into in the middle of the night. And again, this door was just opened. We weren't talking quietly. We were screaming for a little bit. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna take that. 5 shillings? Ah, thank you. I love shillings. I love money.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
I'm guessing it's her, personally. Because there's no actual blood up here. So, like, I just have this feeling that it's her.
Not long ago, this
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
Well, what's going on?
What's
How are you
going
doing?
on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, and now all these terrible murders.
Murders?
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some
Not
say
horrible enough.
the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog. What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
Okay, now what's going on with the flu? I'm guessing it's the flu, right?
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
Fair. I want the truth.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect
truth.
that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop.
She gave in right away.
He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Tell me about it?
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the cannon factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Oh. You discovered a hint. It reveals the secret of a citizen or someone related to them. Tom wants. Tom and William used to be good friends. Hint locked. The blood quality will indicates this XP you will earn on... Oh, okay. Oh, so the more I kind of like... How does talking to someone make their blood more quality? Alright. Sure. Why not? Sabrina Cavendish. Pillar. Okay, so I'm guessing this is all like the people related to him, yeah. Okay. I think I can level up. Yeah, rest to evolve. Hold on, I'm gonna go do that real fast. Excuse me, friends. Let no one pay attention to the fact that I just did that. Thank you. Okay, what do I want? Increase your blood absorption when using bite in combat. Increase your blood capacity. Probably gonna go for blood capacity. Perfect. Oh wait, I can level up more? Oh hell yeah! You really want to cancel? No. No, I want... There we go. The following night. Okay, so... Ooh, trash can. My favorite. Torn off page of a diary. For looking away when they mock my color, I hate myself. For crying like a girl when they insult me, I hate myself. For swearing like a boy when they're gone, I hate myself. For hating my parents, I hate myself. For smiling when customers call me Sad Brina, I hate myself. For never finding the courage to tell Tom how I truly feel, I hate myself. Oh, that has to be Sabrina, right? Yeah. Sabrina hides her true feelings about her boss, Tom Watts. Oh, Sabrina. I have some words for you.
Look, I told you everything.
Wait, hold on. What was that run? Oh, yeah. My feet are moving and I'm not going anywhere.
I should just find this far away from this place.
What's this run? What the I'm gonna get you. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. What's up with these legs? Oh my.
That's strange. The trail is very erratic, as if the killer was drunk or hesitant.
I can't. I can't with this run. Anyway, hey buddy.
Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
Thanks, fuck you too, buddy.
Has any...
Can't say.
This is...
I don't...
Okay,
What? You may...
okay, so he doesn't want to be, he doesn't want to help.
I'll...
But Tom.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Okay. As a vampire, you can force a citizen to reveal information thanks to a hint you have discovered. See, he said the only stranger. William's not a stranger.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Oh? Why lie to me?
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
I mean, he's not lying.
Who is he?
William, just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
How was he tonight?
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
Interesting. Is he dangerous?
Yeah, like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
Interesting. I need to find him.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
I'll be sure to let him know as I'm beating the shit out of him.
Jack. He didn't deserve this.
Oh, Sabrina. Okay, so where's his boat? Oh, wait, hold on. Don't mind me, I'm off.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city.
I'm never gonna get over this run. It is the funniest thing. Oh, Jesus. Tom? Tom?
The body
No, wait,
is
that's not
still
Tom.
warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
Let's examine the outfit.
This man was armed. He tried to defend himself.
Mm-hmm. Examine the wounds.
This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim.
Now, for your note.
What's this? Some sort of note.
Priwen orders. The 30th of October from G. McCullen to the Docks Patrol. Objective: multiple deaths in the Docks region. We believe a nasty leech is involved. Locate the beast and purge it quickly. Warning: according to recent reports, this vampire is very violent. Approach with extreme caution. I know we lack men in this part of town, but don't send rookies to investigate the case. If I'm correct, we've got a frenzied one killing each night. As always, search abandoned places first, like old houses, basements, sewers, or warehouses. Destroy the leech, brothers. I see.
These men, they're a company of professional vampire hunters.
Yes.
Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker.
What was your first clue, my friend?
There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Well, I have the perfect way to do that. Behold! This nifty teleportation power that I'm not questioning in the slightest. I must away.
I cannot enter.
I cannot enter. Ooh.
Sorry, sir. No admittance.
Okay, goodbye. Is he gone? Did he believe me? You fool. You nincompoop. How do you sneak? Can you sneak? Hold on, I gotta figure this out. Can you sneak in this game? This doesn't help me at all. Okay. Hold Q. Why would Q ever be the button to walk?
Over there!
Do-do-do. This is mine. Thank you, and goodbye. Ah, ranged weapons. I got bullets.
Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
Oh, Priwen Brawler.
Never know McCullen to be wrong about anything.
McCullen? Wait. Why does T show up every once in a while? Wait, how do you use ranged weapons? I should probably figure this out. Ranged weapons. Shoot. Ah. I see. You know what? Should I just go for it? Yeah, I'll just go for it.
Over there!
Thank you. Thank you. And goodbye. Good night, sweet prince. Okay, now let's see what's what. So there's brawlers outside, and there's no way for me to ambush them.
It's locked.
Great. Press V to spark and their enemy cards. Yes. Oh, some enemies are resistant to certain types of damage. There's 4 types of resistances. Physical melee, powers, blood and shadow. Orange indicates medium resistance. Red indicates high resistance. Okay, then. There's nothing that says innocent like doing this. You see nothing, wise men. Okay, so let's see.
I like their screams when you burn them alive.
I see. Hold on. Where's my... No one hear anything like that, please. Thank you.
That's this nest of them cleaned out.
Okay. High resistance to bullets, medium resistance to... Okay.
It's a leech! Kill it!
Whoa.
He's dead!
Thank you. You're mine now. Ooh, you dodged. Amazing. I'll take that. Thank you. Rest in peace, brothers. I've never actually known any of you. Rats and hideouts. Rats are often located near hideouts.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Well, believe, because it's happening. Okay, what do we got? We got more shillings. All that for 5 shillings. A lead plate and a common handle part. Alright, and that's that. Boo! I love this game. Okay, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it for right now because I think going out of my way to kill people is actually gonna be worse for me in the end. Or maybe it's just like main characters that I kill. Who knows? The North Dock.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Hey, is that who I think it is? A used scythe. Equip a two-handed weapon and press right click to... Okay, okay.
This place reeks
Hold on, I'm gonna equip the scythe. How do you equip the scythe?
of bloodshed.
How do you equip the scythe? Wait, is that Tom? Brother.
My arm. I can't feel it.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Hello, William Bishop. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Okay, now tell me why I can suck the blood out of another vampire. Does that make much sense to anyone, that I can suck the blood of a vampire? Because vampires shouldn't have blood. Well, I guess if he's drinking it. Oh, nope. I think not. Oh. All right. Farewell, my friend. It was cool. And he's dying.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul.
How did you know his name was Hampton?
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
How did you get behind me? How did you get behind me? What?
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
I mean, fair. Okay, I don't know why
George
it's...
and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders.
Thank you, Professor.
Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat, and we can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Okay, interesting. I don't know why cutscenes, like the cutscenes are lagging my computer. That's weird. Everything else is fine, but just like the cutscenes, man.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire?
Yeah, like a
I
skull.
must find a place to analyze the blood.
We sail for Tortuga. Okay, okay. You know what? I'm liking this game. It's chill.
Where
Hello,
are we
John.
headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy.
Privacy.
Well,
See,
London is
John,
peaceful
you
as she
found
appears from
you
the
found
middle
weird
of the
friends.
canal. If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reid.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reid, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reid. Marvelous.
Dr. Reid. Dr.
Have we
Jonathan
met?
Reid.
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood
yeah.
of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Why have we
Of
stopped?
that, you are right.
Dude, can we...
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reid, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes.
Ooh, thank you.
So, what do you say?
Fuck it, why not, man?
It seems I have little choice. But yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Quit laying on a bit thick there, my friend. But, I mean, I guess not completely out of the question. At least I met some friendly people.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reid here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Stop shaking my hand. Okay. Well, okay. This man looks like every kind of, like... he looks exactly like a vampire. How do you hide that?
He just locked, all right.
Yeah, it's locked, all right. Anyways, I think that's probably where we're going to stop for now. But just, like, look at him. This is the most vampire-looking motherfucker I've ever seen in a video game ever. Okay, but yeah, this game's good. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and, nope, we're not doing that. Goodbye now. We're going to end. We're going to stop. We're going to stop. Goodbye.